About his guest posing this past weekend?
Yeah. Is it a good look for a Mr. Olympia champion, or you don't mind it at all?
Of course, it's absolutely not a good look. I mean, everybody could see that. I mean, Stevie Wonder could see that wasn't a good look. But here's the thing. I could see in the way he presented himself that he was so uncomfortable being on that stage. He really didn't want to be there. He committed, probably. He had to do it, so he had to get on stage. This is where I understand. The way he posed, he didn't really hit the shots right because he knew there's nothing's happening. I mean, he was from all the guys, he was probably, if you put 7 judges in the front row that never judged a bodybuilding show, he would be dead last. And no doubt about it. But like I said, I'm 100% convinced that he felt not very well going on that stage, from backstage all the way to on stage, and that was for him probably the worst thing to do. But this is Shawn Rhoden. Shawn Rhoden is not an impressive bodybuilder in off season. He never was. I just never thought he would look that bad, to be perfectly honest. So he could tell, as a former bodybuilder, I could tell you that he was definitely taking it very easy, definitely take some time off. But here's my concern. We talking about the Super Bowl of bodybuilding. We get ready for the Mr. Olympia.
Correct.
And if you win the Mr. Olympia at 40 plus whatever age he is, you don't have the benefits of the youth behind you where you can just take some time off and just go, I'm going to just get back in shape. You might, and I'm sure he's going to get in shape.
Yes, so you will.
But by judging him where he's at right now, he needs to be better than he was last year. So, and I highly doubt that if this is where he starts, that he's going to be better than he was last year. And I'm not talking condition-wise. I'm talking about improved body part, improved back, things that people still knock him for last year. And as a Mr. Olympia, you should have the biggest motivation on the fucking planet to go the whole year, to not miss a day, to come back to make sure I can retain that title. And it didn't look that way to me. It looked to me like he was just taking it too easy.
Why do you think that is?
I don't know.
What?
I don't know. Maybe he had an injury he doesn't want to talk about. Maybe he's just, I don't know. Maybe he's just Jamaican lazy. I don't know. You know what I mean? I have no idea.
I'm half Jamaican, Dennis. Calm down.
I didn't mean to say that. Too relaxed. You know what I mean? I wouldn't be that relaxed. Because, you know, as soon as you are Mr. Olympia, people hunting you down. So you want to run. You want to keep running. You don't want to fucking take it easy and let these guys catch up. You know what I mean? He's not 25 or 30. He's 40-something. You know, his body's not improving the way it should or the way he could, you know, if he was younger.
Yeah.
So I think he left the door open. And now this is motivating everybody else way more than they were there. Like, you know, way more now than it was before they saw him on this.
Why? It's not like they rang him up the day before and said, "Can you guest post tomorrow? You have to." I don't understand how he would have. I don't understand how.
They already know this. The Olympia year. This year they know already for next year.
I know.
Right. Okay.
This is it. Everybody knows for Jim's show in Pittsburgh. You don't make any arrangements. This is where, if you're top 6, he used to bring the top 10 out every year.
Yes, that's right, yeah.
You know what I mean? So Rami was missing this year, which was probably a smart move because he didn't want to show himself the way he is. I would have probably pulled out if I was Shawn Rhoden. But in Shawn Rhoden's defense, this dude is going to start training. He's going to get back on the OJ. And I'm going to tell you, he's going to change like nothing else. But like I said, my concern is it enough for him to improve? Because I would rather see him really big and training for, you know, get a better back and work on his body parts than just taking it easy and just start like 4 or 5 months out.
Kevin Navrone used to do it every year. He'd like go to my size and then bang, 14 weeks. He'd be.
Yeah, but Kevin didn't get better than he was the year before.
And Kevin was never the reigning Mr. Olympia champion either.
Here we go. You're the champ. Act like a champ.
There you go.
This is what I'm saying. He's been chilling.
I'll tell you this.
He's chilling.
I'll tell you this. If I would have won the Olympia, if I would have won the Olympia.
Oh, it would be a great sight to see.
There would be one day in the next 365 days where you couldn't call me and say, come guest post.
Yeah.
And I was never Mr. Olympia, but I guarantee you, I was big and fat. Not fat, but watery. But I was never
huge.
The worst looking one. You know what I mean? Because you have to think about it. You go into a very, very competitive big show. There's hundreds and hundreds of athletes in shape. So who want to see somebody come out looking like that, saying, "Oh, that's Mr. Olympia."
Yeah.
Fucking come out and 212 look better.
See, I mean, Dorian and Ronnie, they always, like Jay, these were three guys that even when they were soft, they just had so much size. They could. I mean, I remember seeing Dorian in early 1994 at 290. I mean, of course, his head was like this, but he was so impressive because he had so much muscle size. Like yourself, Dennis, like yourself, that, you know, even when you said you were watery and stuff, you just carried so much size, you got away with it, and he looked impressive.
Yeah, at least people know you're not in contest shape, but at least look like a bodybuilder.
Oh, no.
You Mr. Olympia. And this is not a knock on Shawn. Shawn's been doing this every year.
Right.
I just expected, after he won the show, for him to be his motivation at his all-time highest.
Yeah.
And I just didn't see that.